Anthony Joshua is coping fine with his fame since becoming one of Britain's biggest sports stars. Getty. Anthony Joshua doesn't live a celebrity lifestyle, but he admits his ex-girlfriend's boyfriends may be struggling with his superstar status. "I always get sent pictures of the billboards and I just think, any girl I've dated, their boyfriend must hate me," said Joshua. "He's going in the gym and seeing my face everywhere. He must think OSTHE." Poster boy of British boxing defends his IBF and WBA heavyweight titles against Carlos Takam at the Principality Stadium in Cardiff on Saturday night. The 2012 London Olympic gold medalist has become more than just a star of the boxing world since he took up the sport in his late teens. Unbeaten Joshua, 28, is a marketer's dream, a bad boy turned good who opted out of a possible life of crime to become one of boxing's nice guys. A very special guest joined in with Manchester United training yesterday. FACEBOOKMANCHESTER United. Joshua joins in training with Wayne Rooney. "I always get sent pictures of the billboards and I just think, any girl I've dated, their boyfriend must hate me." Anthony Joshua, the Watford-born fighter, who moved to Golders Green in London in his teens, says all the right things, stays out of trouble now when not in the ring, and is pretty handy inside it with 19 wins and 19 stoppages. His last one was the explosive 11th-round stoppage of Vladimir Klitschko in front of 90,000 fans at Wembley Stadium in April, which further elevated his star status and ensured even more billboards. Joshua earned £15 million for that fight and will earn just shy of that for this one, even after Kubrat Pulev pulled out last week with a torn chest muscle. His sponsors list includes Under Armour, Beats by Dre, Lucozade, Audemars Piguet watches, Lynx and Jaguar amongst others. No other boxer has such a lucrative list. He has been helped by promoter Eddie Hearn, manager Freddie Cunningham and publicist Andy Bell, who have carefully managed every fine detail of his career, along with coach Rob McCracken looking after the boxing side. "Understanding business outside of the ring is so important," said Joshua. Tyson's, Holyfield's and Riddick Bowe, we all know their stories outside the ring, which are just as entertaining as the stories inside the ring. In the early stages of my career, we wanted to get the message across. I've always been open about my positives and my negatives. Now we are at the stage where we are having a big fight, but we're not thinking straight. We are having a big fight. We need to introduce Anthony to the world, where we've been working on it for 3 or 4 years before. It's now not so much of a shock. If it was now, what happens is you win the title and all these opportunities come along. You feel like the man and you can lose track." Joshua hasn't lost track yet and is now the one everyone wants to follow. Even with all that money, he has only recently bought his first house and will finally move away from living with his mum and in hotels and rented houses with friends. He explained, "It was a little project for me, like Holmes under the hammer." Joshua has also finally settled his long-standing bill with his local laundrette and ensured free washing for life thanks to giving his local one plenty of advertising. "So what does a super-rich athlete spend his money on? The most extravagant thing I do is help people," he said. "There's no charity I'm affiliated with at the minute, but I think I do a lot firsthand. I don't need a lot. I don't think even if I fought for $100 million it would change me or my lifestyle much. The best freebie I got is an Audemars Piguet watch. Wow. It's bad boy. I think it's worth £350,000. I remember when I first saw it, I was just blown away." Despite his star status in the ring, sponsors, TV appearances with Graham Norton and Bear Grylls, as well as his own documentaries, he still does not believe he is the biggest name in British sport. "I don't think so yet," he added. "I'm not in the celebrity circles. I don't do that deliberately necessarily. It's not about overexposure either, because I seem to be on the side of every bus and those ex-girlfriends' boyfriends probably know all about those ads too." Related articles.